Good evening, dear beloveds. This is White Wolf. I'm going to start off by enacting protocols called upon the live fire dragon, earth and water dragon, earth and fire dragon, Queen's Queen dragon, Golden Lord dragon, Ezekiel, my two black dragons, a black dragon from Saturn, and Alpha dragon, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Sandalphon, Raphael, Mother Mary, Saint Germain, Black Federation of Light, grandmother, grandfather, and the tribal women are also in attendance. The Intergalactic Council. And so it is. Hello, everybody. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties, and if you see the feed kind of buzzing in and out, please let me know at this point in time. But we've corrected that, and I'm hoping that you hear this message tonight. I'm hoping that you hear this message because it is time for the chosen ones to step forward. It is time for the chosen ones to realize the grace, the importance of your journey, the importance of your evolution of your own consciousness, the evolution of humanity, and why we are placed on this path, and that there is a hierarchy of who we are, and there is lessons to be learned still, and that every day that you should just love. You should learn how to love. You should learn how to transform love. You should learn how to give love. And to realize that you are infinitely abundant. You are so powerful, that you are so loved, and you are not alone. You are not alone on this journey. And please share out to all the groups. This is White Wolf. Because we are chosen, we were picked. We were like the lottery. And someone just won because you bless someone every time that you speak a prophetic word over somebody's life. You bless someone every time you give them a healing. You are blessing people, whether you know it in your subconscious or not. But, dear beloveds, it is time for the chosen ones to realize that they are infinitely supported, that they are infinitely loved, that they are so sacred, and nothing is going to stop you while you are on the spiritual path. The only person that is stopping us is ourselves. And we were picked to help people fast track on their spiritual journey. We were made to help people, propel them to follow the highest light of their destiny. We were made to nudge them off the ledge and allow them to spread their wings and allow them to fly. And not just to flap like a peacock, but to soar like an eagle. But to glide through their journey. And we are here to make people ascend faster and faster and faster. And just because the world is the way that it is right in this moment does not mean that it's always going to be the way that it is in this moment. The world is going to change, and you are going to change with it. And you are going to change the world. You are going to change people's lives. You are going to move mountains. You are going to change nations. You are going to have so many people attracted to you that are your children, that are, you are like Jesus. And you have a lot of disciples, and they're waiting for you to step into your authority, to step into your power, to realize that the only limitation that we put on ourselves is our shitstorm. That is the only limitation that we put on ourselves is the shitstorm that we are inside of ourselves, and that's why we're flushing it out. We're flushing it out. We're getting rid of the old and birthing the new. We are blooming like a rose. We are blooming like a flower. We are going through a metamorphosis so intense that has not been seen since 30 or 40 years ago. This has not been seen quite like this for years and years and years, but it's being seen now. That's why we live internally in the now. Because our past has no bearing on who we are right now, and that's how we have a future. So, dear beloveds, if you are doubting yourself, if you are limiting yourself, if you feel like you are supported and you were left out, I'm here to tell you that is you standing in the way of what you really want out of life. It is you standing in the way of you having the fruits of life. Everyone who is a light worker does this. Everybody who is a light worker wants to quit. Everybody who becomes a light worker falls on their sword, has a dark night of the soul, and loses it, loses their shit, loses their mind, loses their selves. But as we lose ourselves even more and more, we begin to find out who we really are. We find out who we really are. We accept the change. We have self-realization, and it turns into self-actualization, turns into meditation, which is our soul craft, which turns into dedication, which turns into manifestation, which turns into the highest light of our destiny. We have a destiny. We have a book that is being written right now. We have the Intergalactic Council watching us right now. We have the Lumerians watching us right now. And a lot of you who are watching this right now are star seeds. And you're looking at one right now. You're looking at it. We are the mirror for the collective. We are reflecting things back to people to watch their projections, to watch how their ego is not intact. And I'm not saying that pointing the finger. But if you cannot point the finger at yourself, you are not going to gain power. You are not going to learn lessons. You are not going to progress. And I'm really saying this because we are our own worst enemy. It is the person that we assumed ourselves to be is our own worst enemy. But when you are in your messiest moments, when you are at your lowest, when you're at your last dollar, when you are truly feel like you're suffering and you give your power to it, that's just another many illusions to see through. We are seeing through more and more illusions of us even growing. We are going to see stuff with the naked eye. All of you are going to get reprogrammed tonight after this message, after this healing that I will give to you. You will all be reprogrammed. You will see stuff with the naked eye. There will be prophetic things that will happen in your life that will shake the change out of your pockets. And you will be astounded. Because whenever we doubt, whenever we don't feel like we're safe and supported, then someone donates us some money. But it's time to realize the importance of our journey, to realize the importance of our hardship, to realize the importance of the trials and tribulation that are in our journey, that make us stronger, that make us better, that make us more alive, that make us have more of a fire built under us, so that we get off our ass and that we step into our authority. And that's the one thing. There's 5 things you have to have in order to become enlightened. It's authenticity, it's authority, it's self-realization, it's self-actualization, enlightenment, empowerment. If you don't have all 6 of those things, you are primarily wasting your time. Because if you are chosen, God is going to make a way for you, whether you know it or not, whether you understand it or not. No matter what your situation looks like, right in this exact moment does not mean that it is not going to look any different in 10 years, in 20 years. You're going to look back, even on this live feed. You're going to look back on all of your live feeds. You're going to look back at yourself and like, wow, I was wrong. I was wrong about myself. I was frustrated for no reason. Did I struggle? Did I go through catalysts? Did I go through lessons? Did I have to search for my voice? Did I have to search for my authenticity? Did I have to search for my authority? And I loved each person who helped me step into my authority. Love all the relationships. Love all of the trouble. Love everything. Love your enemies. Because love is what drives us, and love is going to be the thing that propels us. Forgiveness and surrender is truly the answer to all of your questions. It is the key to enlightenment. But it all stems from love. You can hate someone all you want, but you're giving your power away to that person. So love that person, bless that person. If there's people arguing 2 houses down, bless that person, bless that couple. Bring healing to that relationship. But love everything that is in the overview, that is in the scope of your spiritual journey. Because it is going to make you, it will break you. You will fall flat on your face, but you always get back up because they're always working with you. All of your guides, all of your angels, all the hierarchy are painting this beautiful portrait of your life. They are painting your Mona Lisa as we speak. And each step is healing the inner child. It is healing this. It is healing that. It's going through this situation, going through this experience, realizing all the illusions that you have to see through, healing lifetime progressions, all coalescing inside of one. It is one prophetic, triumphant journey. And it is the story of you, of me, of all the light workers in all of the galaxies. The monad, the I am presence, the 12 aspects of you that are doing things off planet, that are doing things in alternate reality, that in a parallel reality. In this reality, there is another version of you, a doppelganger, that is doing the same thing that you are doing. And you have to make sure that you all are in alignment with that frequency, with that destiny, with who you are. That the only way to have authority is power. The only way to have love is compassion. The only way to be happy is to have gratitude. The only way to receive is to give and then receive. The only way that you are going to become the man or the woman that you are today is to die before you die and kill the flesh as it is right now. Kill yourself, metaphorically, and rid yourself away of the flesh that is holding you back. It's a continuous rebirth of your consciousness. You all are watching right now. Some of you have been things in your lifetime that this is the lifetime to not miss out of stepping into fully who you are, embodying your higher self to the fullest, and letting that higher self in and radiate and emanate from that space and have full control over who you are. They always restrain us because they know that we would abuse our power because we didn't learn this, that we didn't obtain that, that we didn't heal that. They restrain us for a reason. But chosen one, please know how special, how precious, how important you are to this world. And it would be a waste to see you waste your destiny on things that do not serve you. Things that do not serve. Change is inevitable. But next month is going to be the month of confirmation. Confirmation is coming. Confirmation is coming. Confirmation is coming. And just know that it's going to come. And just know that you are blessed. And just know the knower and be the doer. And see only what you want to see out of your life. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you want to see. And be careful who is in your energetic field. Because our words have power. We enact change. We are the universe. We are the oracle of love, light, and wisdom. When we are God in human form, and if we are Source in human form, we are truly never alone. So, chosen one, you are not alone. Chosen one, you will learn lessons. You will cry a lot. You will heal a lot. You will fall on your sword a lot. You will have harsh reflections a lot. But if you just grit your teeth and bite your tongue and just go with it and bleed out everything that does not serve you in this lifetime and step into it and give it away to Source. Ego, anger, greediness, selfishness. It's gone. Like it was never there. This is a constant reminder that we need to get over the shit show that we are, that we assumed ourselves to be, the human being that we think we are. It is not the I am. The I am is only itself. The I am only meditates on top of itself. But the I am is not separate from anything else. It is just being spacious awareness. It is just the source of all things. It is all that is. And nothing exists outside of your own consciousness. And you make things appear, you make things manifest, you speak things into existence. And we're going to have true prosperity. And I'm not saying wealth, but I'm saying the wisdom, the grace, the power, the loving spirit is the prosperity, is the riches of life, is the fruits of life. It is the fruits. It is what is going to help us get over ourselves. We are not our trauma. We are not this. We are not that. But we are just consciousness. We are just consciousness breathing, pouring the oils of Source back into the vibratory state. So that we understand that we are chosen. They're not going to leave you there. They're not going to leave you stranded. You are not going to be the bum. You are not going to be the beggar. But you are going to become more and more of your higher self, and you are going to become more and more of Source in human form. And you are not going to become graspable. You are going to speak things into existence that you don't even understand. I'm going to speak things into existence that I don't even understand. All of you are. But what really matters is that we're all here together. What really matters is that you embody this message, that you watch this and you think about this and you have some reflection. And then you're like, I used to think that being high off life was really funny. But now I understand why people say that they're high off life. And you should be high off life. And that you should just get amped up. That you should get really fucking psyched about who you are going to become because you are chosen. You are like the NFL draft. And you're the number one pick. And you're holding the jersey up of enlightenment. And you're smiling. And your higher self smiling back at you. And they're like, God damn, look at that handsome dude. Look at that beautiful person. Look at who he has become. Look at who she has become. But just know that they are not going to leave you. You can deny it all you want, but your importance is needed. Your grace is needed. Your knowledge is needed. You are needed. And we need to understand that our authority comes through our speech, through our third chakra. And the power from our authority allows us to speak about love, to understand it, but not trying to understand it, but just knowing. It is an inner knowing, it's an inner intuitiveness. You just know, you don't question it. You just see, you just believe, you just ask, and you just really understand. You just understand. There's just a clarity that is more about you. There's more of an aliveness. You're more filled with spirit because you're becoming it. You're becoming more and more of spirit. And yes, sometimes do you have to go unwind and watch a movie and understand that you're still a human? But you're not just a finite body. You're not just some silly ass human. I'm sorry, I'm here to tell you this. You're not just some silly ass human. But you are anointed. You are blessed. You are chosen. You were picked out of a hat. And everyone is just waiting for you to realize how important, how blessed, how authentic you are, and how beautiful you are. And you just need to love yourself more. And you just need to love things more. You need to love your enemies more. You need to love this house more. You need to love this Mountain Dew that I'm drinking more. You need to more, more, and more. Don't wait. Have more. But don't wait until someone tells you that you're brilliant, because you are. Don't wait for someone to tell you that you're infinitely supported. Just don't wait anymore, because you are chosen. Yes, patience is needed, but hit the gas, step on it, go 120 down the freeway. Because things, and I've been saying this for a month, they're going to get fucking wild. But let's get into some healing. So I want you all to hold your hands like this. And when we hold our hands like this in healing, we're really just being open to prosperity, being open to healing, being open to more lessons, for more reflections, for more catalysts, for more of what is going to integrate our soul's wisdom, our power, our grace, our change, our us being primed into enlightenment. So I want you to hold your hands like this. Know you are loved, dear beloved. Know you are chosen. Know that you have grace on your life. Know that you are source in human form, and you are just the I am, and you are just consciousness. Breathing consciousness in, bringing the light codes in, bringing the star seed, the star child back into its rightful place, into its throne, and step into your power. Don't hold yourself back no more. Don't accept no as an answer. Don't accept negativity as an answer. But just accept that you're anointed, that you have the oils, that you have the riches, that you have prosperity, that you have a journey, a soul journey. But in order for this soul to migrate into who it needs to become, we must die before we even die. And in this moment, I want you to become Mr. and Mrs. Ecstasy. I want you to feel bliss and ecstasy. I want you to feel into the most highest version of yourself. I want you to see yourself in 10 years. I want you to see the podcast that you made. I want you to see you sitting at your retreat and you just smile at someone, all of your creations, and they're just waiting for you. They're waiting for you to deliver. They're waiting for the gas. They're waiting for the fire, the desire, the inspiration, the inner knowing that is with you at all times. And it doesn't matter if you meditated today, it doesn't matter if you had 5 hours of sleep, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are on. You are just on point in this moment, and you're about to light a fire under so many people right in this moment. You are about to give your heart, your soul, your power, your grace, your wisdom, all on display. And you're about to leave people speechless, utterly speechless by your brilliance. You are the oracles of consciousness. You are the oracle of love, light, and wisdom. And you're planting seeds everywhere you go. You are knocking down doors. You are opening doors for people. Everywhere you go, prosperity just happens. Everywhere you go, money just falls at your feet. Everything you primarily touch turns to gold. You are gold. They're waiting for you, so just let go and surrender to your higher self and let them come in. Let the galactic beings work with you. Let Ra work with you. Let Archangel Michael work with you. Archangel Raphael, Sandalphon, Saint Germain. Let them work with you in this moment. The goddess Sophia and her dragons are here as well. Let them work with you. Let them play operation on you to weed out the flesh, to weed out death, to weed out what is holding you back. But with great power comes great responsibility. Don't abuse your power, but use it wisely. Use your power for the goodness of all. Use your power for good things. Use your power wisely. Don't waste your power. Don't give away your power. I'm coming from experience. Don't give away your power. Know that you are unaffected in all situations. Nobody affects your energetic field. Nobody controls you. But you are the one that has the rules to the game, and you control the game. And the controller is in your hands. And you're the one who is calling the shots. You're the one who's calling the shots. There's no one else calling the shots. There's not three versions of you calling the shots. There's only one version of you, and it is your higher self who is calling the shots. You are guided by your resonance. You are guided by spirit. Spirit whispers to you, and it tells you, you're awesome. You're beautiful. You're safe. You're supported. Nothing's going to harm you. Nothing's going to attack you. Nothing's going to tell you that you can't do this, that you can't do that. But just let go. Letting go is the key. Surrender is the key. And when we surrender and let go and embody the higher self and let go of anything that did not bring us love and light, anything in your life that did not bring you love and light, it wasn't of love and light. It was just a reflection to show you what love and light really is. We're being taken higher and higher and higher. We're being shot out of a rocket as we speak. You don't need the seatbelt. You don't need your comfort zone. You don't need the panic zone. But you need the stretching zone because it is the only way that you will expand, that you will change the world. With your soul journey, people will see your soul journey, and you are an example. You are an example to others to see the light within themselves. As a healer, you're showing other people that they can heal themselves. We're leading all by example. All by example. But when you feel this state, when you feel this bliss, when you feel this sort of ecstasy, that is the I am. That is your true frequency. We will be rebuked. We are rebels. People will try to stop us, but the light always shines. The light always shines through. And it will kill all of the negativity that is trying to flood our vibratory state. It will not stop us. Do you understand? It will not stop us because we're shining so bright. We love the fact that the other person is asleep. Love the fact that people don't respect you. Love the fact that people hate you. Love everything that comes up, that appears in your consciousness, because love is the thing that binds us. Love is us leading with our heart. Love creates inspiration. Love is everything. Love is power. Love is authenticity. Love, light, and generosity. It's all comes back to love and only emanate from that space. Only have that in your awareness. Only love and give love generously and receive love generously. Time is of the essence, but you got a lot of time on your hands. You have so much time and so much tools at your disposal, and so much growth. But they make us grow fast as the chosen ones. They make us have harsher lessons. They make us go through a metamorphosis so deep, so revealing, that sometimes it is almost too much to handle, but they would not give you something if they did not think that you could handle it. They wouldn't give you a task if they didn't think you could handle it. Because you agreed to it. And the fact that you agreed to it means that you're ready. But just accept this healing with open arms. I hope it blessed you. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you some comfort. I hope it gave you a reminder that you are chosen. And the chosen ones have a life worth living. You are not going to be left out. I promise. But love yourself even if you can't love yourself. And love that. Love the fact that you get frustrated. Love the fact that you struggle. Love the fact that you're questioning your power. Love the fact that you are holding yourself back from your authority. Just love it. Love everything that comes and appears into your awareness. Love it. Cherish it. But when I snap my fingers, you will come back to. You will have a clarity. You will understand your innate wisdom. You will understand that you are the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, and that you are God in human form. And that there's no reason to realize that you're chosen, that you have a destiny, that you have a soul journey, and your soul craft is meditation, which leads to manifesting your prosperity of your life. Know who you are today. Take a couple more deep breaths before you come back.